What's up, guys? It's Demented Caliber here, chilling with S13 the Beast and S13 Taro. What are you doing, babe? Playing Animal Crossing. So, me and Beast are coming to a review of our very first Squonkers. What do you got, Beast?
I have the Og Vape Daruga.
And as you guys know, I'm becoming a big Geek Vape fan, and I got the Geek Vape Athena Squonk kit. And yeah. So, Beast is going to take the spotlight on this one because this was kind of his idea to do the dual review.
Okay. Like I said, got the Og Vape, which has nicely put it on the side. Daruga. It does. This is not the RDA that comes with it. This actually is the Pulse RDA, but it's usually got the Daruga 22 millimeter. Um, it is a fully mechanical mod there. It's kind of made out of like this. I want to say like a rubberized plastic. It almost has like a rubberized feel. Nice, comfortable feeling in the hand.
Sort of like a rhino liner that you'd put in a bed of a truck.
Exactly. Yes. That's exactly how I would describe it, actually. And you said that what would this button made out of?
Ultim. It's
That's
the same
Ultim.
material that's my drip tip's made out of.
It does have the same. It's made out of the same material as my drip tip as well.
Yeah.
On the
Ultim.
on the.
Yeah, you know, I like the shape of it, but I don't like the fact that it's made out of Ultim.
Right.
All right, so do you want to talk about your contacts in here?
Yeah, absolutely. See, here are the contacts. It's looks like it's just aluminum contacts. Is what it looks like. Is what I can gather from it. It does connect right there on that little free roaming contact nut. I like to call it. I guess.
Yeah,
You can kind of adjust it on there.
I don't know if that's to adjust the. I mean, it could be. I don't really know too much about the Daruga.
Well, you want to adjust it because you can. The thing about the Daruga, which I do find is a downside, it does have a bit of an arcing issue. If you don't have a, so every now and then, like the only problem with this that I see in the future is that it kind of leaves these little pits where it arcs at.
Yeah.
And eventually, I'm gonna run out of like flat surfaces. So I mean, like, as a cheap little box mod that for freaking like $40 to $50, I mean, can't really, it's not gonna go out that fast, but I mean, it's not gonna last forever. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you could probably get like replacement parts
Well,
for
I
it.
mean,
I would assume.
you have to look at it this way, beast mode. I don't even know where my tube mech is, but pretty much all mechanicals, like fully mechanical mods, they're gonna prone to arcing. It's a
Right.
given
Right. I
because
was thinking like,
you're pushing a button. This one even does it.
okay.
There's nothing you can really get around.
Well, that's why I kind of go to you about it because you are more
Yeah.
prone to knowing about mechanicals than I.
Yeah, well, I'm not an expert by no means, but I've done the time and research, and I've been through two mech mods, so I kind of got the feel of it. But the Geek Vape Athena Squonk. What do I think of it? Well, first let's look at the construction of it. I'm wanting to say it's either made out of zinc or aluminum. I don't know which of the two. I know it's a non-magnetic material because they wouldn't need magnets in all sorts of places. So yeah, and they wouldn't use glue if it was a magnetic material. But in the back you have Athena. I don't know if you can see this, probably not, but it's Athena engraved on the back. Rattle wise, not a single rattle. There was one when there was a little bit of a rattle when I got it. I don't know what happened there.
Hmm.
But I know it's a solid mod, $80. But I mean, you have to take a look at his mod, then take a look at my mod. Mine's cost significantly more.
Right. Exact.
So, moving on to the inside, the contacts. And I'm going to have to get my focus tool out here and just kind of do that. So, there's the contacts, as you can see. So, silver plated. Can y'all hear me? Silver plated contacts. Now, here's the thing that I notice, and I'm gonna have to pop my battery out. The battery I have in here is an Imran. It's been working very fantastic, honestly. Now, here's the thing that I notice with Beast that I don't like, and that is the negative pin. See how mine comes all the way over? Yours is just that little short little thing. And then you have the positive down here. The positive loops up, and it makes contact with the little screw right here. So, go ahead and put that back in there. And refocus. Now, the hit factor of this mod, and that's what's really... We're doing this for fun, but we're also doing this so you guys can see his point for his mod and my point for my mod. So the hit factor between the two mods is, and Beast will tell you, just from looking at it, this one hits a hell of a lot harder. And you look at that, and the battery ain't even fully charged. I might have to swap it out here. Not too bad. Now, in terms of cloud production, because this is also going to be a review on the RDA as well. In terms of cloud production, now this is... Okay, not bad. Now, here's the thing. It's not really going to be fair for me to do a cloud production comparison because Beast is not up to that level yet. But the clouds you get off this is not bad. It's not a bad vape at all. This is just, and the flavor is just out of this world with this. I don't even know what juice I have in here, but it's really good. And it's just with a basic Canthal build. Fucking what, 4 wraps? Actually, let me check. Because I do want to, I really do want to see what this build is reading out at. I want to say it's reading 0.14? Something like that? Because Beast knows I build pretty fucking low.
Mm-hmm.
And I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, don't vape a 0.14 on that Imran battery. I'm not doing it like completely insane. Yep, 0.14. But Beast knows that all my batteries, and my batteries don't even get warm on a 0.14 build. You can safely build to that low of a resistance when you're just doing quick pulse like this. So, but the hit factor on this it's really good. Airflow. Beast knows I love airflow. That's one of the reasons why. And I do want to let you guys know that I actually have the Royal Hunter again because I actually bought this for $20. And it turns out it's a clone. So I bought it for $20. Not complaining. But that's one of the reasons why I got this. Got the Goon clone, whatever you want to call it. It's because of the airflow. I love airflow. Now the airflow on this, it's a little bit restricted, but it's manageable. And top airflow. And that's the biggest thing. Top airflow is not that much of a flavor killer. It really isn't. And the best part about top airflow is you can squonk and squonk and squonk, and you're never gonna over squonk it and it have leaks because the airflow's up top. It is an amazing box mod for the price. And you can ask Beast, this was my fucking daily driver.
Yep.
I carry this thing when I would go fishing because you know what? It's mechanical. You don't have to worry about circuitry. Now, if you're a noob into vaping, don't go to mechanical. Get you regulated. It's stay with that for about a year, and then move over to unregulateds. But this, I mean, I can take the contact out, and they made it so easy to clean. You pop the battery out, pop the little squonk bottle out. You pull the contact right here out, and if you have like a little bit of burn marks, which are easy to clean off, you can just take a little bit of rubbing alcohol. That's what I do. A little bit of rubbing alcohol or some type of polishing compound. Buff it to shine, get all that residue off. It's like brand new. That's what I do with my unregulated tube mod, or my mechanical. But no, for this price, $80, brand new, comes with everything you need. The only thing you really need is obviously juice and wire and cotton.
Yeah.
And something to wrap that. Other than that, you can't beat it. If you already know how to build, it's definitely the mod for you. Because it's so simple to build on, it's so tiny. I've had a lot of people tell me that they freaking love this mod because it's a little powerhouse. One single 18650. And it's just...
Yeah.
It's just a powerhouse. I'm going to give this mod, and this is, I'm going to talk a little bit about this. I've dropped this mod nearly 20 times now. And Beast has dropped his mod as well, and I'm sure he's going to want to talk about that after I talk about mine. But I dropped it nearly 20 times. The only thing that happened is either the battery door came off, and the battery popped out. And that's it. Pop the battery back in, you're good to go. You can do that with most regulators, and the fucking shit doesn't work afterwards.
That is true. That is very true.
Because you knock some damn components loose.
Mm-hmm.
But, no.
Well,
it is a solidly built mod.
I dropped this on concrete and it's fine.
I said most regulated mods, babe.
I know, but what I'm saying is that this tiny little thing is a fucking tank. I've dropped this so many times.
Well, usually Smock does make some pretty tankly mods.
I just think it's the design too. I always like that where the battery's separate from the house, like has that screw housing.
Yeah, I wasn't saying you were wrong. I'm saying that the AL85 is just a little tiny tank. It's just, it can take some abuse.
Well, that concludes your review.
Right? I've dropped it a lot. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah, and it looks like your paint's actually surviving pretty well.
Oh, yeah. I have no paint chips.
Yeah, because that was the biggest issue with the Alien.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if we're talking about mod fails now, that's the biggest flaw of the fucking Alien was the damn paint.
Yep. That is true.
But no, I mean, I dropped this thing a bunch of times, got a few scuffs here and there, little dings and whatnot, but it works perfectly fine. And it's every time you drop it, it's still going to work because there's no circuit boards in there.
Mm-hmm.
The only scuffs I have are on the bottom.
Yeah, but that's probably from setting it on the table and shit.
Yeah. Otherwise...
That is the nice thing of having a plastic mod. You don't really have a lot of scuffs.
Yeah, but you also have to look at it this way. If you drop it like a certain way, that plastic could eventually crack.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not structurally unsound.
You drop a plastic mod in the cold, it's going to crack.
Yes, it will.
So how many times have you dropped yours, Beast?
Numerous. I mean, I drive a truck, so I mean, like, dropping a mod's like every 5 minutes. That's to be truth. But like you said, main thing that'll happen to this, the door will pop out with the battery because the only magnets that are holding on there is straight to the battery. So, I mean, it's kind of one and the same there. You just pop the battery back in, pop the door on, and ready to go.
Well, I noticed some similarities in the designs of our mods, and that is the way the magnets are placed. Mine lined up on the battery as well, but because I have that little indention, if my battery doesn't pop out, the reason that is because the magnets can't pull it out because it's so tight in there.
Right.
And I think I really do think that Og Vapes should really go back to the drawing boards with a Druga.
Oh, I believe so too. I think the only reason is because, see, I like your mod, and I also like the Pulse mod for this reason. It actually has the detachable rear panel as well, so you can get at to the battery, so you can actually
Yeah.
press the battery out. I think the reason that the Daruga has only the three on the battery is so because that's the only way to get the battery out.
Yeah.
They don't actually. It doesn't have like a nice little one of those bands or whatever. It doesn't have that, or it doesn't have anything else. I mean, like
Yeah.
either the magnets work, or you got to actually take it and freaking like tap it out. So design flaw, yeah, but again, you're talking
$40. I
about
mean, what? Well, you can't really complain.
right. So I mean, it's $40 box mod that comes with everything you need. So it's at least vape. So
And to me, as far as the Athena goes, I can't find a single flaw with it. It's a nice squonker. It hits hard. I don't feel like there's now I can't tell, but I feel like there's not much voltage drop there.
no, I mean that's the nice thing with getting a full mechanical. I mean you won't get much of a voltage drop. It's just direct power.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Of course, there's no flaws with it. Athena's the goddess of beauty.
Oh,
Wait, or is that Aphrodite?
that's Aphrodite.
Fuck.
We'll look that shit up. But no,
Regardless, it's a goddess. Of course, it's fucking flawless.
well, here's the thing, Beast. Before we sign this video off, I do want to let you know that every mechanical mod has voltage drop. It's
Oh.
because alright. So the reason why hybrids are so popular is because it's direct battery to atomizer, so you're not having to go through another pin.
Mm.
So lessens the voltage drop.
Well, I mean, I'm just going by what I mean by it is that this being like my Daruga, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has it's fully mechanics, so it's like just like yours, how it just hits right here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's instant power. On my Pulse, it's got that switch. So when it actually has a battery draw from the button itself, so it doesn't actually until the actually heats up. It actually will have a little bit of a delay, even though you press it in. This one will fire first before the
Yeah,
other one.
well, I think it really depends on what type of build you have in there. I mean, you're not close to building to where I'm at now, so
Right.
you're
It's
building
a
like
1.8.
0.2s and shit, and I'm just like down here at the low end of the spectrum, and it's like, I don't think you should be doing that. It's like you can do whatever you want, but I don't think it's safe. But no. Beast knows whenever I do a build, I go in with caution. But I think that's pretty much it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to Beast. What is your channel again?
S13 _ the beast.
And Taro's is Taro Storm. If you're a little and you're a vapor, go to her channel. Anyways, guys, peace.